Hello fellow collectors. So before I go into this review, I just want to tell you guys I'm going to dump 30 videos over the next day or two. I just got to thinking before I was trickling out videos, but you know, what if I get COVID and I die the next day? There have been people that have died in one day of diagnosis, so you just never know about the future, guys. So I'm going to just release all my videos, try to rather have them out there than just sit in a file folder on my desktop, right? It's just stupid and selfish. Anyways, let's lighten up the mood here. And what we got here is the cool looking Greenlight. It's a 1972 Chevy Nova. So this is the third generation Nova, whereas it's the generation where they dropped the Chevy 2 moniker. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what they were thinking saying Chevy 2 Nova. It's just kind of weird. Just the name of Chevy 2 seems odd to me. But anyways, not so important. So technically, I guess this is still considered a compact car, but it was only 1 inch shorter than the mid-size Chevelle Coupe. So it's so on the edge of being a mid-size car that, but I guess they have to have a cutoff somewhere, right? So there's a multitude of engine choices here. Either a 2.5 liter inline 4 all the way up to a 6.6 liter V8. And, but this car in the Greenlight package apparently is a special one. You know, it says Mecum Auctions. So I literally actually pulled up the Mecum Auctions site, and this car is on their website saying it's from the Chicago auction, which is what this packaging also says. So let's talk more action, right? Let's cut this thing open. And actually, here's some stats here on this particular thing. So it's not actually a real Yenko, it's a replica of them. It's got a 402 cubic inch. What is that? I think that's 6.6 liters. I might be mistaken. I really wish the entire world would just go metric already. Cars have been metric for decades. The English measurement system, not the easiest or most convenient, you know, working with fractions all the time. But anyways, that's a different subject. That's not important. So I apologize. Okay, so let's cut this thing out. So Don Yenko, I guess, had a Chevrolet dealership in Canonsburg, Pennsylvania, and he was a retired race car driver and a muscle car specialist. And so he created 37 Novas with giant engines, 7-liter engines, or 427 cubic inch V8s. I don't know how much power they're making, though. I'm sure many of you Chevy fans can chime in and tell, you know, how much horsepower those 7 liters are making in these Yenkos. Wikipedia says only 7 are known to exist today, so that's why they're replicas now of this thing. And the Yenko cars are selling for $4,000 back then, which is only around $27,000 in today's money. So 27 grand for a 7-liter V8, man, that sounds like a good deal to me, right? Anyways, let's get the angle down here and get into my toothpick of detail here. So what do we have? Nice green. Is it metallic? Yes. It's a really faint metallic, but it is there. Hopefully the camera can pick it up. Little small speckles there in the roof. And then this, you know, Yenko stripe here on the side is really nicely done. It looks pretty cool. You know, nice crisp printing there. There's no like pixelation or anything like that. The wheels, they're formed really nice. It's just the painting could have been a little bit better. You know, you can kind of see some of the chrome towards the edges. The gray wasn't hitting it perfectly. I imagine there's probably like a tampo print process here. I don't know. Do you guys think are literally I don't know if someone would hand paint those spokes at a factory. I would assume it must be done by machine, so maybe it missed the mark or something like that. Anyways, look at this. We got something here. Probably, yeah. Well, what's that say? Nova. Maybe a Yenko badge there. It's not. I think that's Yenko. It's not perfectly legible, but that's my suspicion there. It looks like it would say Yenko in blue text there. So yeah, alright, so this is 427, right? That's cool. Cubic inch again. We got some silver in the door handle and key lock mechanism there. Well, maybe not. Yeah, I guess it is silver. I looked off screen there. Okay, so the front here, Oh boy, it's one of my two criticisms to come with this brand. The plain white lights, you know, it looks like a cartoon possessed to me. I've grown accustomed to like the nicely printed graphics that Hot Wheels does, and it just seems odd that a Hot Wheels is so inexpensive, and they can make better prints on their headlights than something like this that costs, you know, maybe up to 5 times as much money, at least in America. And then obviously, if you watch my videos, my second gripe are these panel gaps. It's not. It's just so noticeably different from the panel gap right there, or the panel gaps in the door. I can see it from probably like 10 feet away. It's just, I wish I had poorer vision. I don't even have perfect vision actually, but I wish it was worse, and then this stuff wouldn't bother me so much. But yeah, it's not even, you know. And let's see if this engine is worth looking at. It's pretty, I don't know, I kind of feel like the engine, it's there, I just don't think it's really worth looking at. And then another thing is, like, how many people display their cars like that? I don't. I think most people with their real cars don't display their cars parked out in their driveways with the hood up. It's just not common, right? I would say 99.9% of the time, your car looks like that. So for me, I would just rather have the car look the best possible in this position and, you know, skip the engine thing. So I'm like a broken record, just spinning around saying the same stuff. Sorry, but I feel like if they only changed to plastic lenses, skip this, save the money from this hood, save the money from the engine piece, just put in plastic lenses front and back, and this thing would be as good as a Kyosho. And for some reason, they just, people want that instead. It's mind-boggling. You can buy a cheaper, larger scale model in many cases. You know, $15, you can get a pretty nice large scale model with opening panels, and the gaps won't look so bad, right? Okay, anyways, nice tires, right? Good printing there. Very crisp. BF Goodrich. Not sure if it's really located in the best spot. I feel like the BF Goodrich should be a little more in the middle of the sidewall, but it's nice to see. I guess if you hate it, you could always flip the tire around because there's no printing on the inside. Yeah, okay, so looking at the tires down here, nice tread. I think it looks pretty good. They might be slightly wide compared to the photo of the real car. I'm gonna guess these might be generic tires that are on a bunch of different castings. I think it's alright for the price of this model. Okay, so yeah, the textured grille here, that's pretty good. Nice to see a Mecum Auctions license plate. And then we got some black paint in there. Okay. And then I didn't talk about the vents up here. Those look pretty nice. And the white stripe is nice too. It's not 100% perfect. You can see a little white here, but not here. But I think it's acceptable for sure. We got some silver around the window molding there. Pretty much on all the windows actually. And then some silver on the wipers. The wipers aren't the best casting either. But again, for the price. And these vents are really nicely done though. Super thin. Right, compared to my dental pick. So that's good. The back seems to be a little contaminant there in the paint. We got, I'm assuming, the Yenko badge again, a little lock mechanism, and then Nova. So that looks pretty nice. And then we got the Mecum plate. Oh, we got the little rivets to hold the bumper on, so that's pretty neat. And then you got your metal base with a lot of detail actually. And they're riveted together there. It'd be nice if they were screwed together, but budgets, I guess. Okay, so you can kind of see the distorted windows. Yeah, the dental pick there. It's pretty warped looking through two pieces, but let's see if what's going on in the interior anyhow. So, all right, that steering wheel looks like it would be a car from on a car from 1970, late 60s to 72. Some ribbing on the seat cushions. I think it's a pretty good interior. I mean, it's as good as any Kyosho, and their interiors are just black, but Kyosho's cost more money, so this is actually a good deal. Alright, so I guess all in all, it's a great model again. I just feel like there's an opportunity for them to actually be better if people would just accept that opening panels should be on bigger scale models, I think. Because, yeah, as far away as I can get, I can see that panel gap easily. But the back, I cannot, right? Because it's just nicer, I think. Alright, well anyways, let's pop it up here and compare it to the photo. So the possessed headlights kind of ruin it. I think if they painted it with silver, because if you look at the photograph, you know, a headlight housing is chromed. It's more silver than it is white. Even the turn blinkers, they look more silver than white to me. They look pretty much like the chrome bumper, really. So to have these white headlights, it looks like it's kind of like possessed, like Christine or something like that. So that would be an easy fix for these companies to do. Strange that they wouldn't do it. Okay, let's put it up on this thing. And the only thing I have to compare it is the last video, which is the Hot Wheels Fast Wagons thing. This is, I guess, a 64 panel wagon, but it's out of scale. It's a little bit big, actually. It's supposed to be like 160. It's around 161 scale according to my digital calipers. So just to compare the two. Interesting. I'm just thinking, like, the Yenko, it looks wider. I don't know if, like, Hot Wheels maybe narrowed their thing down to fit their racetracks better. But I'm gonna assume the Greenlight is actually more accurate, you know, in its dimensions than any Hot Wheels. So, okay, so I guess that's it for today, and just keep in mind, I'm gonna dump like 30 videos really soon. I don't really expect you guys to watch all those. You know, if you're just in the market to buy that model, sure, you know, take a peek. But you know, people have other things to do. I fully understand that. So try to enjoy your life. Try to not be so depressing like I am today. And eat healthy and be well. Drink your water. All right, see you guys.